Man, it seemed like today finna be about Chrisean, man. Apparently, she doesn't think anything is wrong with her son. She doesn't feel like he has any medical issues, any disabilities. Let's check it out.
When you see all the online hate that Junior gets, what do you think about them? What do you want to say to the people who oftentimes have no respect for kids?
I just focus on him. I just love him. And then just kind of like block out the noise. So,
So my sister has had one of her kids. She has three kids. One of her kids, my nephew Amir. Hello. He just went to college, graduated high school. He was born with autism, and my sister had to really spend a lot of time helping him. And he's just blossomed into an amazing human being that I'm proud of. And now he's pursuing entertainment of all things, which I don't know why you want to get in this crazy business. We can both tell you about that. When you are helping your son, who obviously people have had concerns about. How do you plan for that? How do you embrace the opportunity to help him through whatever challenges he may have?
well, he's just gonna outgrow all the things he's having. Like, he don't have no diagnosis or no illnesses. I just think he just need more time. And I'm on his time.
Chrisean, we can't, y'all, we can't keep letting her get away with these levels of delusion. We can't. Yes, the kid is gonna, yes, he's gonna progress. He's gonna progress. He's gonna develop. He's not gonna develop as fast or, you know, better than a lot of other kids, but he's gonna develop. But we're not gonna just shy away from the kid having a disability and the kid not needing help like that. That kid needs help. He needs assistance, like, to get him up there to, like, speed the development up maybe a little bit, at least for him to be able to walk on his own. But you can't sit up there and tell everybody something is not wrong with him and that he doesn't need help.
He got therapy. I'm there for him. I'm praying over him. And I don't accept the things that people put on him. So,
And shouldn't people allow him and you the privacy to care for him and help him grow through those things with respect and privacy?
The thing is, Chrisean puts her son on stream herself. Nobody tells her to do this and shit like that. I feel like if anything, Chrisean needs to be streaming the progress that he's making and like, his development. If anything, don't just have him sitting around, laying on you, just chilling, doing nothing. Like, shit, you stream everything else. Everybody thinks that you are not the best mom. Why not show people that you are the best mom instead of talking about Blueface and steady talking about this same fight and shit like that? Why not show you being a good mom? Why not show like you helping him with a lot of things so he can develop a little faster, or shit, show us him at therapy learning something to see that he's doing better or anything like that?
Privacy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if they don't, I don't care.
So when you say you don't care, but you just had a whole leak of tears coming out your eyes a second ago, you do care about some stuff.
Oh, no, I'm passionate.
Okay.
You asked a certain question.
Yeah.
That question was actually sweet.
Yeah. Well, you're a sweet person.
You said, oh, what do you think? What do you want to say to the people? Or what do you think? And it had me like really think. So that's what I got.
So now since the interview done came out with her and Jason Lee, one of the main things everybody talking about is how she said that there's nothing wrong with her son. He don't got no medical diagnosis and she not gonna acknowledge it even if he did have it. Like, that's basically what she's saying. Like, even if he got a diagnosis, she's not gonna acknowledge it because God got the last word. Because she said something like that before. I don't know what she was talking or who she was talking to, but she basically said something like that, like, she don't care what a doctor say. She don't care what nobody say. God got the last word. He gonna be walking and talking and eating normal soon. Like, come on now. And I'm definitely not the type of person that be talking about an innocent baby. Like, it's so many YouTube channels and social media pages where people be going in on this poor innocent baby, calling them all type of names. I'm not that type.
Mind you, we can't take that away of what Krishan believe in her kid and things like that. But you know, behind that prayer, gotta follow with action, and not just you praying that God fix this. Like you know, you gotta make that prayer, and then you gotta follow through with action. You can't just hope. You can't just always hope for things like that. You gotta show that you want him to be better. Along with that.
But all of us got eyes and got ears. We could tell that baby is not developing at a normal pace, or even kind of normal. Like that baby clearly has some disabilities. He can't walk. He'll be 3 in like a week. He can't walk. He can't talk. He's still eating out a bottle. He's making sounds that's not normal for a kid his age.
Yo, I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Look, dude, when do kids stop eating the baby food? Like the shit that be in the jars, because now that I think about it, if Krishan's baby's 3 years old, about to be 4 or so, I just seen Blueface feeding him that Gerber jar shit when the first time they had linked up and Krishan was sleeping in bed and all that shit. I low key seen Blueface was feeding the baby that shit with a spoon. And at first he wasn't fucking with it, but then he just like, you know, just kept taking it.
You know, so there's definitely something wrong with him. But if she want to be in denial, I mean, I guess that's just her life.
And that's how you really supposed to be about your kid, because at the end of the day, if your kid do grow and develop and become, you know, more like, you know, he understands more, he gonna see that his mama always fought behind his name no matter what. While everybody sat back and laughed, his mama is the one that fought for his name, and she always believed in him. That's one thing about it.
Because, like I said before, if this baby was truly in danger, CPS would have been came got that baby. Like if the baby was in danger and needed help, like the baby about to pass away type shit, CPS would have been came and got that baby. So I'm not gonna question her parenting skills because I don't live with her, so I don't know. But I am gonna question her being naive to saying there's nothing wrong with him when clearly he needs some help.
All right, man, what y'all think? Y'all think, well, yeah, y'all think, you know, something's wrong with Krishan's son, or y'all think, you know, it's okay to be in denial, or, you know, be in denial about your son or about your kid in general? Or do you just gotta live that truth and, you know, make the best out of it? In my opinion, I feel like shit, Krishan might be a good person off the camera as well. We just seeing too much of her on camera, and then she gotta switch characters and then be one character, then be another character. And then she tries to, like, you know, try to make it seem like nobody can figure her out in a way. But yeah, man, I feel like she probably does take care of him, you know, when the camera's turned off and shit like that. She probably do a good job. But then it just be them clips and them moments that Krishan has where it looks bad. It looks bad as a parent. And like even when the kid's not around, like, you know, that fighting shit, that looked hella bad. And you got a kid, just like Blueface. It looks hella bad and he got kids. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all opinion.